What's up? What's up? Just getting started. How you doing? How you doing? What's up? What's up? We were just kicking it off.
Playing on iPhone? Now you can play Unlocked on PC with Google Play Games. Unlock bigger screens and better controls.
Our beliefs here. This was hammock days, right?
It was pre-hammock days.
Pre-hammock. What the fuck were you sleeping on before?
Got evicted from the bed, and then I got, a hammock.
Okay, so you had a bed at the time in which you were flipping the switch.
Yeah.
Okay. And so there were times in which it would be like a one night stand or whatever, someone that you just met.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now,
Yeah, you're correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bro. Fucking nuts.
it's actually just above the nut.
Tony.
Hey, come on, that tickle.
I did not tickle him. Did you ever so was the shower in the morning when you saw the doctor?
It was at night.
Okay. I wasn't sure your grandpa passed out with the cock ring off.
Yes.
Still buzzing. And the shower, I was like, oh shit, I forgot.
So one could assume that this was your grandpa's cock ring and that perhaps he was jerking off in the shower while simultaneously using the vibration while trying to hold out or something like that.
I mean, it's two people.
Okay, right. So it's either the brother or your grandpa runs in the family. It's a lot like Teen Wolf. I don't know if you guys have seen Teen Wolf, where Michael J. Fox reveals to his father that he's been turning into a wolf, and the father shows him he indeed is also a wolf. It's in the bathroom. It is in the bathroom. It's a bathroom mirror, and it opens on the dad, who looks a lot like James McCann, by the way. Pull up the dad in Teen Wolf. It shockingly looks like James McCann.
I think it's beautiful that your granddaddy took that opportunity to handle and bring down the.
Look at James
I know this is Teen Wolf.
You gotta just zoom in. Oh, you can't really. You gotta. Thought. No, there's.
What the fuck it? You look like
Yeah.
a hairy guy.
Yeah, that's what you look like, James.
Wait, have you and your brother discussed topping?
No,
That you guys just both stumbled upon an equal place.
no, I don't. I don't bring it up. I don't say anything.
Do you have your brother's phone number? Can we call your brother right now? How many think we can call him? We already know we're trying to get this interview. This has gone on way too long. I think it's time we solve problems because let me remind you, if the brother says that that's not his cock ring, that means it is the grandfather's cock ring, ladies and gentlemen. And then we will have to call the grandfather. Can we unlock Matt Gonzalez's phone, please? Oh my God. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, Matt. When you hit send on that, hand me the phone and I'll flip it on, and you can put it on speaker because I have to put it to the base of the phone, much like a cock ring. We are calling.
The base. Down the base of it.
Hey, Sammy, how are you?
Good. What's up?
Good. I'm here with your brother. This is Kill Tony. You're on a live podcast right now. I just want to warn you. And your brother's crushing on stage. He's 14 minutes into an interview, and we have a crazy question to ask you.
Archie, he's a good boy.
This is a lot.
Here, baby.
Wants to be a millionaire. Phone a friend.
What's it? Hey, you're Your.
So here is the situation, Sammy. Your brother Matt was in the shower, and we know that you lived together with your grandpa. So, can you hear me okay, Sammy?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. There's a big question happening because we found out that your brother once owned a cock ring, and he had this, and then he threw it out. He no longer has the cock ring. It was very recent, right? Yes, the other day he was in the shower. So we are curious because it's either your cock ring that he found in the shower or it's your grandfather's cock ring.
So that was definitely mine.
Oh! Hold on, Sammy. We can't hear you. The crowd's going too crazy. Okay, hold on. What were you just saying, Sammy? We haven't heard anything since you said it was yours. Go. Oh my God! How many more ones do you have, Sammy? Holy shit! Which one? What? Matt, can you describe to your brother the cock ring that you saw?
It was black and it said ox balls on it.
Do you recall having one that's black that says ox balls on it? Now, Sammy, what was that doing in the shower?
Clean it up with your body too.
Wow.
You just shower together with everything on.
Wow.
It's like when you got bathers after a chlorine pool. You got to leave the cock ring.
And according to your brother, you decided to put your cock ring on his shampoo bottle. What was the purpose of that exactly?
I don't know. Honestly, that was maybe dominant. I don't know.
Wow. Sammy, thank you so much for answering these questions. The crowd loves you. Thank you for taking part. We'll talk to you soon, Sammy. Unbelievably entertaining. Cool, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, how about one more time for the Lord of the Cock Rings, Matt Gonzalez, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a big notebook, buddy. Wrap your cock ring around that when you get home. All right. Everybody, your next bucket pull is one of our favorite co-producers around here. Someone that helps out with the show all the time. Make some noise for Dusty Carter, everybody. Back, Dusty Carter.
After a bit of self-reflection, I too am racist. Because if you're not the human race, I don't like you. I don't like AI. I don't like robots. I don't like humanoid. I don't like cyborg, rainbows, or movement. Basically, if you ain't got blood vessels, we ain't friends. What do I look like hanging out with a bunch of wired beings? If I would have been around a bunch of wired beings, I'd have kept cooking meth. Speaking of drugs, they've been talking about legalizing marijuana in America, and I've got one problem with that. This new generation will never understand the prohibition. They will never remember peeling apart Mexican brick weed. They won't know the frustration of sniffing seats for 5 minutes to roll a joint. They won't even know what it tastes like to smoke the resin out of your bong because that asshole won't enter his bone. Other than
Oh my God.
that's all that.
Dusty Carter, ladies and gentlemen. Did you say wired beans?
Wired beings. Like
Wired.
things that exist.
Got it. Wired beans. I couldn't hear. What's that, Dusty? How's it going? How's it
Good, good. Had a blast at WrestleMania last weekend.
Hell yeah. Hold on, I'm looking at this fat guy ducking to try to. That's a full That's a lot of work that guy.
That's a lot of work. That stressed him out.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah, WrestleMania was fun. We were there.
I almost
I want you to know how hard it is to walk a fat guy.
Yeah.
Last thing he wants to do is leave, and your set made him go, all right, I better not.
Or it made him hungry. He may have heard Wired Beans, and he's like, I need some beans. Amazing. So, Dusty, tell us more about your life. You used to cook meth, right?
Yes, I did. I was an interested being in myself in a former life.
We're a bean?
Yeah, not the one in Chicago that you found out about.
I know nothing about it.
Like, we talk about the meth stuff every time I'm on here, but we never talk about the fact that the only chocolate I eat has a pulse.
Really? Wow. Let's talk about that.
I've been with a black woman for 6 years now.
The same black woman for 6 years?
Yes.
Wow. What that be like?
Let's see, the reason I brought it up is you always ask that question, and these guys are always talking about the difference. It's the difference between a black woman and a white woman. When a black woman buys you something, she expects you to wear it, and she will remind you every time you get ready to go out that you can wear it. But she also reminds you if you entertain any compliments, you will be buried in the same fucking thing.
Wow.
A white woman will buy you some shit, never say nothing about it. Next thing you know, you wake up on Snap.
What do you mean unsnapped?
You know, the show where white women kill their.
Oh,
Yeah, just get kidded. They trip.
God.
They trip.
Yeah, white bitches be crazy.
White bitches be tripping.
But there's certain things you have to know when you're with a black woman. Like you have to know what setting spray is.
What setting spray?
It's a special spray that the ladies use after they do their makeup, kind of seals it up. Clear coat the paint job, if you will.
Wow. Is it dirty in?
Yeah. Because if they're not wearing it, you end up fucking looking like the love child of Jimmy Kimmel and Justin Trudeau.
Oh, blackface.
Yeah. And when you're out in the public and you realize he's not wearing setting spray, the first thought you have is, "I'm gonna have me killed with cancer."
Very interesting. Where'd you meet this black woman?
She was a military lady we got over here.
Okay. First date, what was that like?
We went to a comedy dinner.
Was that the first black woman that you've been with?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Shanag, how's it going?
Yes.
Wow. Look at this. We are the last of the conquering.
Who's gonna kick us off?
Shane.
I got some freebies for the first person to go in.
Been thinking I could explain this whole story. Grandpa can't keep it up. He racked it, but it turned out it wasn't Grandpa.
How many members of the band are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who's used the cock ring? Just as a sample. So
How you doing? How you doing?
Harlow Sosa over there.
I'm just running a surprise set right now. I mean, if you want to buy packs, I have packs of this I can sell. So I have a lot more of that. I don't know if you know what set this is. A surprise set is where you go in and you basically have a chance at winning one of the items up here. So like there's a bunch of packs and a bunch of singles. If you want, I'll run one for you for 6. So you can see. But yeah. Oh, there you go. Shanag. All right. Let's see what you get. All right. Hey, look at that. Gem pack 4. Boom. You want that ripped or shipped? Rip, you got it. I mean, I'll send you the cards regardless. I just meant, some people like to rip the packs themselves, which is fine. I don't care. All right, let's see. Hopefully you get the pony top. That's the top chase in this set. All right. Got this guy, Eevee. Nice. And an Amorous. Master Ball, though. Hey, not bad. I'll send that to you. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. I'll run another one for you for 6 if you want to go again. And we'll throw in what did I just do with it? I'll throw these in too. This is a promo. And this is from this is like what is this from? This is from XY. Yeah, 2015 Pikachu. Hell yeah, dude. All right. He's coming to you as well. I like to throw in stuff for people. Oops. Oh, another gem pack. Look at that. Yeah, you got it. I figured. I figured you wanted it ripped. All right. Well, we're starting off. We got a Pokeball. Nice, nice. Ponyta. And Chino. And another Master Ball, at least. I don't know what Pokemon this is, but not bad. And yeah, like I said, I'll throw in the Pikachu and the Suicune as well. No problem. So I'll come to you. Let's see, what else could I throw in? I got the Yukamori and a Kyogre I could throw in as well for you. If you want to go in one more time. If not, it's totally cool. All right. Yeah, I don't know if you collect Yukamori. I collect a lot of Yukamoris. These are the ones that are the sculptures. There's a lot of these. The old Delta ones from like the Squirtle Ditto and the Pikachu Ditto. I think those are the most expensive ones. But hey, you got the Bulbasaur. Look at that, not bad. Hell yeah, dude. We're running it again. Yeah. This is what you got so far. A bunch of cards. Um, if we do one more, I could throw in. I'll throw in one of these too. I don't know if you like these. These are just like Pikachu cosplays. Yeah, no problem. Appreciate you. So this looks like I sold this right.
Yeah. Of course it is. This is more fun than I expected. You never see a cock ring in a photograph.
You ever see the cock ring? Yeah. Fuck yeah, D Madness.
One. How many cock rings have you had, Carlos? Only one, and you still have it? No. Wow, you got rid of it. Oh my God, this cock.
To the couch.
I think I lost mine at the divorce. I don't remember.
Shit. All right, Dusty. Well, we love you. Fun times. There goes Dusty Carter, everybody. We'll see him again. All right. Here's another bucket full. Looks like an interesting one. Make some noise for James Swanson the third, everybody. Make some noise for James, everybody.
I recently got engaged to the woman of my dreams. Love is blind. This is also 3 feet 6 inches. I fell in love with the vision. I can only handle half of a woman's problems. When we go out on dates, I carry her in the front pack like a little baby kangaroo. We always get our 50% off discount. And we only have short arguments. But the best part is my dick looks huge next to a midget. First time I've ever been in 2 hands at the same time. And I feel like a giant because when I'm standing up giving her the money shot, she's standing up too like she's in the shower. We only got one problem, Austin. She's always trying to 69, but she can only 34.5. So while she's sucking my dick, I'm licking her kneecaps. Don't laugh, like kneecaps are delicious. I just put the honey on them. That's my time.
James Swanson the third.
Yes, the third.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Is this true? You're really with the midget?
Yes, I like shorter people than me.
God, that is incredible and very hard to find.
I know.
You do look like unsuccessful Kevin Hart.
We're not after tonight, Tony.
That's right. Stars born. James Swanson the third.
And you're currently in love with the bitch.
No, I just made the joke.
Oh. I wanted to sing T-Pain. I'm in love with her.
She's short and she's short.
That's good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. James Swanson the third. How old are you?
I am 53.
How long you been doing stand-up?
I started take the mic 2011, but I fell off. I got in and out of it. I've been really serious about it the last 3 years.
Okay. You live here in Austin.
No, I'm in Las Vegas.
You live in Vegas.
Yes.
What do you do in Vegas?
I'm an Uber driver
Why'd you smile and hesitate there for a second?
because I quit a 6-figure job to follow my dream. So
Wow. What was the job that you quit?
I sold timeshare upgrades in Las Vegas.
Timeshare upgrades?
Yeah.
Wow.
People actually like timeshare.
The crowd
That's
turned
what I
so
said.
fast. Everyone was like, he quit a 6-figure job. What a bold man on a dream. And then they're like, he sold timeshare. And they're like, what a fucking piece of shit. This guy.
Hey,
I've never heard. I don't know what the fuck his problem is.
I don't know. I me either.
Nah, I gotta fuck him up.
T-Wolf dad looking ass. James Swanson the third. This is incredible. James Swanson the third means that your father, and that your father knew his father.
Yes.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
3 generations in a row. That's like a Powerball or something like that.
Yeah, that's the trifecta. Yeah, the trifecta.
Absolutely amazing. Do you have any kids, James?
I do not.
How have you gone?
Well, I'm pretty good, so
I love it.
kids can't raise kids.
Amazing. Amazing. 53-year-old child you are.
Yeah.
What do you do that's so childlike, James?
I just like to have fun. Well, recently I've been working out. I'm getting my shit together. Like the last 3 years, I don't smoke weed. I don't drink anymore. I go to the gym every day. I lost 80 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Red Band's on pace to do that. It'd be thick with old kids. Doing sandwiches? How did you lose your weight? What kind of diet?
Well, I just had bad habits. I drank a lot. I smoked weed. I ate, ate after dark. Just 53 years old. You got to get your shit together.
Yeah. Was there something that happened that made you have this great awakening?
Video play everything I do. I stand up and I watch myself, and I really love comedy. I want to take it as far as it go. And I was on the thin line of being laughed at or laughed with.
Right.
So that was it. I love comedy more than anything, so I gave all that shit up. Yeah.
What did you replace it with? Just comedy? Is there anything? Guilty
Every
pleasure?
day, or sometimes twice a day, but and I drive Uber because with the 6 figures and going to 5 figures, it's gonna work a lot harder.
What's the craziest thing in Vegas that's ever happened in your Uber? What's the wild shit you've ever seen? Place is absolutely nuts.
So I dodge all the nutty drivers. I drive half time in the morning, a little bit in the evening. But I had this. I swear to God, this lady was like a teacher.
Lady, a lady. Yeah.
In high school, but she had a hell of a night in Vegas. And she got in my car because I waited for her like 10 or 15 minutes. Either way, she couldn't find where I was at the Uber pickup. And she finally was coming around the corner for the shoe.
What time of the day?
This was 8 o'clock in the morning, so she had been in the casino all fucking night.
Yeah.
So she was falling off, money was falling out of her purse. She jumps in my car, and the first thing she says is, "You are the worst Uber driver ever."
Oh shit.
I told that bitch she was the worst passenger to get the fuck out of my car.
And Burr, what's up? What's up?
Get out of my car.
How you
I had
doing?
to go through the security.
We are primed up,
The security guy, he ended up with her wallet that night.
throwing in free cards every spin,
Wow.
as well as whatever you get.
Vegas must be hard to avoid all of those temptations: drinking, smoking, all
It's
legal there.
yeah, you just gotta find something you love more than all that.
Lots of packs up here.
Is there
Cards.
anything that you want to do that's not fucking an imaginary midget related? I'm just curious. Seems like you really love doing this, and you were just kind of one note tonight. I'm curious if there's something else that you might have up your sleeve.
I got something in my sleeve. It's longer than a minute.
Well, in that case, do you have anything what short of a 3'6" imaginary midget girlfriend?
Let me see. What can I come up with?
How's it doing? How's it doing?
Everything is on there in a minute. Can I get 2 minutes?
No, you can't do that. It's a whole different show.
Something I couldn't do it. Really, that's not a joke.
Well, I'm a storyteller. All my stories.
Anything else crazy about your life we should know?
No, that James Bond will be coming to your television is very strong. I'm hilarious.
You gonna steal these people's TVs?
If you want,
Oh, yeah.
if you want, I'm rolling for you for 6.
Whatever it takes.
James Swanson III. Here's a medium joke book for you.
Thanks.
Come back, sign up again sometime. All right, let's get one last bucket pull up here tonight. How about a hand for the lovely Heidi?
Let me know.
What bullets keeping these boys hydrated tonight? All right, your final bucket pull of the night. Definitely.
Be sure to share the stream.
Make some noise for Matt Worldly, everybody.
In high school, my art teacher was like, "Hey, does anybody in here know how to speak Arabic?" And she was getting ready to train us for like a calligraphy lesson, and I was like, "Fuck it!" I'm like, "Yeah, I speak Arabic." She goes, "Go ahead, man, speak some Arabic for us." And I said, "La, la, 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 la." And everybody left in the classroom except for her. She was like, "Matt, that's rude, that's insensitive. Does anybody in here actually know how to speak some Arabic?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, I do." And she was like, "Are you actually going to say something in Arabic this time. And I'm like, for sure. I said, but I just did. Wasn't cool. I'm like, not gonna do it.
All right, we just lurking.
She goes, go
That's
ahead.
fine.
I said, in perfect Arabic. So
I'm playing Magic, watching Kill Tony, and streaming on whatnot at the same time.
Do you know what it translates to? I said, hell yeah, I learned it from Call of Duty. It means you've got control of a hostage. That's just true story, you guys. Thank you so much.
There you go.
Matt Worldly.
Matt Worldly, everybody. Welcome to the show, Matt.
Thank you very much.
How long you been doing stand-up?
I tried like 15 years ago, take a break, and now I've been at it for maybe 2 months now in Denver.
Okay. What made you want to start again 2 months ago in Denver?
My dad came into town and I thought it would be a really cool bonding experience for us to like go out and do some stand-up. So we did some stand-up with the Lion Slayer on Colfax.
Your dad did it too?
Yeah, he did.
Was it his first time?
Pretty much. I mean, yeah, it was. Yeah, he did.
Did it go better?
A little bit.
Was he happy that he did it afterwards?
He did. He just like he was too in his head about it. Because like before we were pre-gaming, watching Kill Tony, because Lions Layer's on Monday. So I'm like, Dad, like have some drinks. Like, come on, let's loosen up. It's like, no, I gotta stay focused for comedy. And I'm like, all right.
Is your dad also a singer's vampire?
No, he's like a 3-foot buff midget.
Oh, you better watch out. That fucking black guys can see your dad's pussy.
So Matt, I agree with Shane. You have a very interesting look. You have
Thank you.
pointy.
Fingernails.
It's the nails. Can we talk about the nails?
Yes, thank you very much.
They're really fucked up.
I thought you were like a guitar player, but then I looked at the other hand and it also had the big nails.
No, Jesus just blessed me with like perfect nails. Yeah.
Okay.
I think your fingernails are from God.
Yeah, for sure.
Can I see? Can you hold them up so every?
Yeah.
No, don't you?
Shut up.
Sorry. I mean, ladies, come on, those are real fucking nails. I'm not playing around it. Thank you.
Wow.
Chicken.
Amazing.
I just saw Ari Matty at Comedy Works last night.
Okay.
That was badass.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Why do you have fingernails?
Yeah.
Yeah. So never done coke. Not a coke guy.
Right.
I just have naturally my fingernails have grown kind of profusely and have been strong.
No, but hold on. You know that there's a device that you can use
Yeah.
that will make
Yeah,
them
you're
short.
fucking-
But I like it this way because it kind of plays into my persona and my personality.
What is that?
It's like what I would call like an alien wizard scientist.
Yeah.
You look like the state of New Mexico in one person.
So, alien wizard scientist. Can you explain what you mean by that?
Sure. So, alien wizard science is an art form that I invented essentially, where I essentially like shine light through rotating glass.
Wow.
So, like,
Excuse me, I have to go to the toilet.
yeah, please do.
Okay.
So that's fucking retarded.
You'd be surprised. You want to talk.
I would be. Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
It's so good to meet you, bro.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Fucking God.
It's all right. So you do wizardry through glass?
Yeah, so I have like this crazy laboratory in Denver, Colorado.
You have a laboratory.
I have a legit laboratory.
Make anything else?
There's like lights. There's like lights embedded in the floor. The floor is sound activated. And I conduct these crazy light experiments on my YouTube, and I essentially manipulate light and music in real time.
You make music.
So, not really.
Not really, but
No. It's like a very meditative.
okay.
It kind of puts you in that like state of mind of tripping without tripping because it's like natural light refractions.
But then you could also trim and you'd be better.
It would be so fucking dope.
All right.
All right, what did I miss? What kind of wizard are you?
Alien wizard scientist.
Yeah.
Big.
So other people go there and they do this, right? They trip. We brought up your YouTube.
Oh fuck yeah, dude, that's me.
We are the 4th viewer on this video. I've never even seen that before. It's actually crazy that they let you know that there's been 3 views before this.
Even bots are like, oh nah.
I mean, what the fuck is this shit? Fucking psycho.
Alright.
So there is definitely a very. How did you?
The shitty ass video, Red Band. Come on.
Literally your latest video.
Pick like number 27. It went right with the finger there.
The most views, which is 0 views.
Okay, thank you.
Easy.
Come on, go back. Let's see his most viewed. Do the one with 61 views there. That one right there.
How much for the Glaceon VMAX?
So boring for you guys.
I'm doing a surprise set right now.
It actually is
I'm not selling singles, but yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard me before. I was running it for 7. I was like, I will run one for you for 6. And I throw in some cards.
It's like a work in progress. I actually just started it.
I got some promos and stuff.
Come up with this idea. How did
Specs Y cards.
something that you want to do?
Well, it was just
Sure.
a series of like, spiritual connection to like my art, and it's kind of brought me to this place. I've always been like a like I've always been like a fucking like an innovator. Like I don't follow rules. I just do whatever the fuck I want.
What's another instance where you innovated something?
So like for the past 7 years, I've been a professional body painter. So I've painted tits for 7 years.
You painted tits for 7 years?
Painted tits.
Okay.
That's what I've been doing for 7 years. Do you have a 2 days a week? Do you have a
I do not, unfortunately. I'm sorry. If I did, I would definitely sell it to you.
Because I've done that.
One time, yeah, like in my sleep,
Yeah.
fucked up pretty bad, yeah, right here.
Try to itch my belly, and I just.
But,
yeah.
The only other thing I have for sale right now, besides the surprise set I'm doing, is I have Starbirth packs.
Say, come on, man.
I have like these.
My fucking
I
sculpture.
could do a deal on like 5 or 10 or whatever.
You paint women. They just sign up for this. They pay you to do that.
I don't know if you know what set it is.
How
It's
many
the
days does it cost for you?
it's Japanese. It's the one with the Charizard fighting the Venusaur.
Like 35, walk over with a lanyard and a tray.
15.
Walk around this dope ass club, and I just paint women all night. I've been
Paint just like
7 years.
kids and buy a sandwich. 15 bucks.
It's a good idea. You'll lose some weight. The sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Brilliant Stars, I think it's called in English. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I paint men and women, but like
Yo.
women, yeah.
So
Yo.
you happen to mention painting twins for 7 years. How many stickers do you think you paint?
Yeah.
People are like, painting dick on my. Expensive.
I mean, it's one of the floors in here too. But yeah, like I said, if you wanted some packs, I could
like painted all night.
deal on them or whatever.
I haven't painted any fucking dicks.
Oh, whoa. Don't get so.
Suck.
Yeah.
Sorry, peace be with you.
Yeah, it didn't mean to get all up in your fractals over there. Wow. All right, Matt Worldly. Well, yeah. Here's a medium joke book, and there you go. There he goes. Matt Worldly, everybody. All right. That was the full.
These go for like a little over 5 a piece, 6 a piece. I'd do like 4 a piece, I think. If you did multiple.
We absolutely love him. He's been on a fucking tear. He's hilarious. Make some noise for him. This is a brand new minute from your newest regular, ladies and gentlemen. This is Pat O'Neill, everybody.
Oops. My ex-girlfriend, she would love it when I spit in her mouth. And my new girlfriend hates when I mention that. First time we hooked up, I didn't have a condom, so I tells her, hey, you better not have herpes. Because then I will have double herpes. Last weekend, she got so drunk she threw up on my cock. Yeah. So next time, I'm just going to let her sleep.
Tong Yang, what's up? How you doing?
telling that story last night. This woman in the crowd called me toxic. I was like, that's pretty rich coming from somebody that leaked out their goddamn crotch. Okay. That's enough for me. Thank you.
Pat O'Neill has done it yet again. So funny. Amazing stuff, Pat.
Thank you, Tony.
You're a wild boy. Everything about you is hilarious, especially the way you look, the way you write, and everything that you do. Your delivery, everything. I absolutely love it. Jake, yeah, this is your first time seeing Pat.
Oh, it's the second I saw you just before I left town. And I'm so proud of the glow up. I'm so proud of where your career's going.
Thank you.
I can't believe you haven't had a haircut yet. And I'm
All of it.
I'm really impressed. I don't have anything that you say, hey.
Oh, yeah. Shane, this is your first time seeing Pat, right?
It's my first one. That was great.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, it was very funny. Yeah, that's great. Could have done without the end.
Yeah, I kind of. I lost the time ago. I don't want to sign off on it. Fuck.
Yeah, that's all right. But it was.
I like that one where you woke a sleeping woman up by shoving your penis down her throat. You know? Because you're so charming. I didn't notice that's what it was about.
Yeah.
And then I thought about it later and I thought, I think he was mouth fucking a sleeping woman. And I didn't know that could be so
Yeah.
funny.
And you don't look like the type of guy that would do that.
You don't-
That's sort of fun. Like, this is like, you seem like a classy.
You're a cruel, nocturnal mouth fucker.
Pat O'Neill, always.
Now fuck Rotter.
Are you dirty in bed? Like, are you freaking the sheets?
Are you a freaking?
Okay.
Welcome to my world, lady.
Not a missionary. No, dude. I don't give.
Yeah.
I don't give nearly the fuck in.
None of that fancy stuff.
No showboating. North and south. Like a white man running the football.
Formation. I love it. Pat, you ever use any toys in the bedroom? You ever like hot ring or anything like that?
No. I don't give nearly the figure in that last guy. I think we're fucking free laws.
Yeah. Any woman ever do anything crazy in the bedroom? Do you guys have to stop it? Stop it. Full stop.
Like the tongue going too low. Boy, you don't play that funny business. You try that to the pearly gates.
Yeah. I think you're right.
I mean, Scott's exactly right. No top rank, no bullshit, dude.
No bullshit. Does the carpet match the drapes, or your pubes longer on the sides than they are in the middle? Pat, you're the man. Yeah, I love you closing out this show. Such great jokes. You did it again. The great Pat O'Neill. Yeah.
Let's chat about the first big AI agent.
We have not had a theatrically released Star Wars film since 2019. That's right, nearly 7 years after Star Wars Episode 9. Let's forget this ever happened. We have one of the films of 2026. So The Mandalorian and Grogu is the newest adventure of the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda. Grogu, right? I know I've seen the first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian, but I never saw season 3. Just at a point, I'm like, I think I'm good. And right off the bat, I can absolutely see why they screened the first 15 minutes of this movie twice. First 15 minutes at CinemaCon, I think the first 25 later. The first 5 minutes of the movie is part of the movie and the trailer. I've heard that John Wick needs Mando comparisons. I don't actually disagree with that. You see a shadow obviously walking by, you know, he's there, and it's just headshot, headshot. And he's being a bounty hunter, angel of death to these imperial. You're reminded how badass Mandalorian are. In the movie story, you realize the first 5 minutes of the Mandalorian, it was the cinematic equivalent of using a video game filter on the Because as the movie goes down, not only does it seem clean, but it doesn't take good on its set. The setup of the movie has tells the audience the Empire's been defeated and scattered. The New Republic's trying to build, so Mando has to go find a guy who might have information that can tell the Republic what the Empire's up to. What the Empire's up to. Then the movie goes, hey, forget about that. Let's deal with the Hutts. This movie's either going to be exactly what you thought it was going to be, or what you were afraid it was going to be. It feels like 2 arcs made up of 4 episodes of The Mandalorian. At least on the big screen. Maybe 5 episodes. Those episodes are kind of short. And yeah, the first half of this movie is by far the more engaging half. Though he only goes after a couple people, there's a deck of cards that Sigourney Weaver's character has. Each card in this deck of cards is a different person that Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, can go after. Kind of funny that sometimes this movie does feel like a video game, because that's actually the plot of the video game Mercenaries for PS2, done by, funny enough, LucasArts. But I feel like I've made that comparison. It wasn't a Mandalorian video, was it? I don't know. I do feel like I've made that comparison before, though. In the second half of this movie, I was checking how long. But this might be a me thing, a subjective, well, of course it's a me thing, and of course it's subjective, but I'm just going to say it. I've never found the Crime Lord space slugs interesting. I never have. I mean, the Jabba's palace section in Return of the Jedi totally works for what it backstory that comes over because it can go back. Also, it's cool seeing the heroes infiltrate the palace, knowing they got a plan. But Jabba being a big, cumbersome animatronic that took multiple people to operate, it kept Jabba stationary. But now with CGI, we can make the Hutts mobile and make them a bigger part of Star Wars stories and plots. Right. Every minute spent with the Hutts in this movie is every minute that felt like a side quest. Only thing is, it's the main quest in here, which makes this whole movie feel like a side quest. Don't worry though, I imagine we'll find out what the Empire's up to in season 4 of The Mandalorian, which this movie very well could have been. So season 5, it's kind of cool that Grogu has more to do here, though at a point I feel like I briefly slipped into a Team Minions movie, but Grogu's oddly, wildly inconsistent when it comes to maturity and power. He does that, what, episode 2 of The Mandalorian? There's so many times in this movie, even a fraction of that Force usage would have been pretty advantageous. The side door is open, man. Just use the Force to push the detonators out. No problem. But then we wouldn't have tension if we did that. All right, you're right. I imagine the kids this movie's made for don't think about that. Just sometimes he forgets what he can do with the Force. Other times he's pretty powerful. Sometimes he's like a toddler in the cockpit just hitting all the buttons like a kid would. Sometimes he's pretty self-sufficient, like a teenager maybe. He was an Eagle Scout. Though the consistent part is it coincides with the conveniences this movie stacked with. There are a lot of situations of peril that would require a very specific solution or a stack of specific behavior. Wouldn't you know it? Some CGI in this movie looked pretty solid, not gonna lie. Other shots looked like a TV show. And at least one shot in particular just right up looked unfinished. In the end, I don't even hate the Mandalorian. It's the state exposes that by a slot. And I don't even know who.
Welcome. What's up? What's up? How's your day going?
Too long for kids. I mean, honestly, drag springs.
What's up?
Many adults, especially in this economy, are going to check their wallets and realize they can get better Mando adventures in the episodes of the already existing show. I suppose that hurts more because it's a Star Wars movie. I found it weird going from, hey, a new Star Wars movie's coming out. That's an event with months leading up to it, months that you felt. And then last week, I was like, oh, that's right. There's a Star Wars movie coming out next week. Huh. In this movie, I was forced to face and wrestle with this question: how long can I enjoy this formula? Mando has to fight CGI monsters and then gets out of it. Then has to fight CGI monsters and then gets out of it. Then has to fight, that's right, CGI monsters. Rinse, repeat. How long? The answer is, this movie, about an hour. I'm just not going to remember the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda in T-1 day. Yeah, totally forgot. It is the easiest money Sigourney Weaver ever did. And it's a price of a Mandalorian and Grogu. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Should I ask? What's your favorite Star Wars movie? What's your favorite Star Wars show? I've asked all of them. What's back? Battle for Endor or Caravan of Courage. Whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And
Web Gems, how's it going?
And there's always, if you like what you see here and you want to see more, click right here.
TKO admit they might have made a mistake. WWE has banned a wrestler's family member, and Brock Lesnar just made his return on Monday Night Raw. What a shock! Who
Merle.
had seen it coming? Oh yeah, that's right. I saw it coming. I was right, and everyone else was wrong. And this is the Wrestle Talk News. Support! Wrestle Talk! WrestleMania 42 was the pinnacle of WWE and shitification. I literally wrote that sentence yesterday in a draft of my shitification of WWE video essay. Yes, I am still working on that. Matt Solberger and Javon Evans and Bron Breakker and Oba Femi. I've got time. The average ticket prices were up 28% year on year at $750 per night. This led to the live attendance decreasing by 13%. ESPN ran so many commercials on WrestleMania 42, even on the portion of the show on their paid-for subscription service. The amount of in-ring wrestling on the show was slashed by a fifth. And night one was heavily criticized for gratuitous celebrity involvement.
What's up? What's up?
Stephen Opener and Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee in the main event. All of the
So you go in and you get one of the items on screen. It can be a pack, it can be one of the cards. But no matter what, I usually throw in some free cards. Like some XY. I got some like XY era cards and stuff. Some promos. I know. Oh, nice Kanye going in. And we're gonna. Do you have a favorite Pokemon? Let me see if I have one right here. Starbirth pack. Nice. Brilliant Stars in English. This is Japanese. Still nice. And do you have a favorite Pokemon? You like? Let's see. I'll throw in Gen 1 legendaries. I don't know if I have one. I'll throw in this Suicune promo though. There you go, run the next one. Ghosty Hauntings. What's up? What's up? Ramilo, how's it going? What's up? What's up? Well, that's what I said. I'd throw on a card. Marshall, shush. Or was it? It must have just been something you can't even get anymore. Oh, there it is. What the fuck was that? Oh, this was supposed to be the food deck. But no, I don't remember what the fuck I was looking for. Oh, that's. Marshall. Welcome in. How's it going? Little Jay. What's up? What's up? We're throwing in freebies with every purchase. Welcome in. Mason, how's it going? How you doing? How you doing? We were primed up. Throwing in some free promos and stuff with every purchase. You have a favorite Pokemon? How's that packs for sale? Good boy, Marshall.
All right then. Fine, you know where to find me. Yes, awesome. That was great. Sorry. Sure. Did she say who? All right. Or she can be here right now. Even if we can't see who's going to something else about energy signature, infrared, ocean. Cool. If I was in the rainbow color. Rainbows. One last fun thread. When I was being back in Sunset. So the outside of the people are getting ready for it now. Small miles. Access. We are
friends. Calvary has arrived. Is your better half? I'll go ahead. He's probably as I will. All right, guys, I've got those catch up. But we really need to bounce them. Yes, right. Nathan. Those. Let me say something. People dismiss it just because these things are often troubles doesn't mean you're not bound. These are the laws. Your laws are about to get that feel. So really so you can't see or feel and you should still have an electric presence. And that's for you. Right. Well, it's definitely spooky. It's not for sure. It's maybe. It is. It should be. Yes, eventually. Yeah, let's do it. I'll be back. Do you think you're looking at anything she tells about this? I don't know. I don't trust her. Trust.
Welcome in, Casey. How's it going? What's up? What's up?
TKO and the final boss, Ari Emanuel. Or to be as a big, let's get McAfee over more for his upcoming podcast negotiations.
Marshall, shush.
Since the most shitified show of the year, and it's come out that TKO's president, Mark Shapiro, has admitted they made a mistake. In an interview with Yahoo Finance, weirdly recorded before Mania took place but has only just been released, Shapiro pondered whether they should have stuck with The Rock announced New Orleans venue for Mania 42 rather than move it to Vegas back-to-back years. Maybe it's a mistake. Because Vegas was so huge last year, such a winner for our fans and the product, that I said to Nick Khan, we've got to go back to Vegas next year. We have to move New Orleans down the road, so we've got to come back to Vegas. Not mentioning at all in that statement that Vegas paid them $6 million to come there over New Orleans. But let's take it a face value. It provides an interesting insight into wrestling versus business. For someone with generic business experience, it could seemingly make sense to run a big destination event on an annual basis. Las Vegas is a tourism hotspot, and the city was prepared to pay them the reported $6 million to usurp New Orleans. Some aside success with residency-style runs in the Staples Center from 2009 to 2014, and in the Barclays Center from 2015 to 18. The spreadsheet said this worked last year, so surely we should do it again. But also, any experienced wrestling promoter would warn you against that. And have a turn for it, killing the territory. From the territory system days where running too many big shows or having hot shot booking would effectively kill off the town's demand for wrestling, WWE known this themselves. In the 39 WrestleManias before TKO took over, only 2 had been in the same venue in back-to-back years. 5 at the Trump Plaza in the late 80s. Almost as soon as TKO had the ability to book locations, they put Mania in the same Allegiant Stadium for Mania 41 and 42. That's the big time of US term, specifically Vegas fighters overall, now WrestleMania 42 tickets were down year to year. Stevenson might have been expected, but Shapiro has absolutely no regrets on going back to Vegas. Hearing some of that, hey, it's not what it was last year, it's because we're not benefiting from the first movers. That's the best way of weakening shittification of WWE. It's a new promotion. VPN.
Show me
VPN. Nothing new. Companies decided to give away a golden ticket to those lucky children so they can see the wrestling factory where wrestlers are made. Hoping those children are guilty of having faults, which will result in them having ironic punishments meted out to them one by one, resulting in their death or injury. And leaving this boy who's seemingly faultless in charge of the whole wrestling. What kind of business was he running?
Thinking about one crew.
Sometimes keeps getting on me.
You could do the forward roll after pretending to be an old man. It's charming.
Yeah, I'm missing out. What's great? I'm just thinking about this. 100 times. You need to get on Surfshark. Surfshark?
Only this was big badly done this little much. You know, Surfshark.
Yes, Surfshark. You see, with Surfshark, you can now protect yourself from cyber criminals, keep your IP address anonymous, and also be able to watch content from all over the world with Surfshark VPN. It's pretty handy for those Americans. So you can access WWE on Netflix in the UK. And you can get an extra 4 months if you use the coupon code WrestleTalk at surfshark.com/WrestleTalk. So secure your privacy now by clicking the link in the description.
Whoa! What are you doing? My ad reads.
The one.
Sure. I'll make you a case.
Mint is still $15 a month for premium wireless. And if you haven't made the switch yet, here are 15 reasons why you should. 1, it's $15. 2, seriously, it's $15 a month. 3, no big contracts. That's actually an elaboration on 2, but it counts. 4, I use it. 5, my mom uses it. 6, you can bring your own phone if you want. 7, also your number, bring it too. 8, are you playing me off? That's what's happening, right? Okay, it's not commercial.
She worse than me.
Playing on iPhone? Now you can play Unlocked with Google Play Games on PC. Unlock rewards with Google Play points. So the more you play, the more you earn. Go play on PC with Google Play Games. Download now.
TKO might flood WWE with celebrities, but even they have their limits because apparently they banned Jake Paul. So turned alleged education course scam artist, turned alleged crypto scam artist, turned celebrity boxer, turned celebrity boxing promoter. He is also the brother of the current WWE Tag Team Champion, Logan Paul, who made a run-in for in the Logan versus Roman Reigns match that main evented Crown Jewel in November 2022. Jake praised his experience in WWE shortly after, and it seemed as though both sides were building to a Paul Brothers tag team, maybe to feud with the Usos. But then Jake hasn't been seen in the promotion since. Speaking on the Undefeated and Undisputed podcast, Jake has theorized why. The fact that one of the biggest organizations in the world, the TKO Group, has this major beef with me. They won't even let me go be in my brother's WWE matches because they hate me so much. It's pretty wild how much under their skin we are. We believe the reason for this is because he is paying his boxers far better than the UFC pay their fighters. TKO feel threatened by that. And according to the Wrestling Observer, there might be some truth in this. UFC president Dana White legitimately hates Jake Paul. I mean, everyone legitimately hates Jake Paul, but Dana White, actually legitimately hates him. Well, definitely. Jake is not banned from the company. He hasn't worked with them since the TKO merger with White's UFC was announced in 2023. So TKO aren't all that bad. Now it's time for my review of Monday Netflix Raw, brought to you by our pledge hammers over at patreon.com/WrestleTalk. The Tree of Woe, Owen Stinson, Ring Rust Warrior Rustage, the Harley Ha Ha Boy Ryan Leahy, he's a sexy man. Not an Andrew Gross man, and the Baldy Brummy. In about 5 minutes. After 12 consecutive weeks, that's 3 months of Bloodline in-ring segments closing Monday Night Raw. WWE finally freshened up the format and had them start the show instead. But it had been so predictable for so long. Roman Reigns is shocked and annoyed that Jacob Fatu had just gone out to the ring as soon as he arrived was all the more palatable. Jacob called out Reigns, but the Usos answered instead. Jimmy tried to talk reason, and Jay had a steel chair, perfectly getting over the calm, hot-head dynamic between their characters. The real character trait we need to know about Usos is that they are mostly there for Jacob to beat up. Fatu instantly no-sold Jay's chair shot and took both Usos out with Tongan death grips. It's both exhilarating and utterly depressing to see WWE book Jacob like this. Exhilarating because they're putting him so strong against the company's top act, and it's working. The crowd were going crazy for Fatu and chanting his name. Depressing because WWE clearly know how to make stars. They don't do it for anyone else. Roman made his entrance and Jacob Campbell desperate into, just like the close of last week's show where Fatu took the whole bloodline for a barricade. He took them all out here too. Numbers game won out in the end though, with Usos hitting a 1D and tying Fatu in the ropes for them to hit super kicks and Reigns to hit his Superman punches like with 3 years ago at the trial of Sami Zayn. But Jacob was even booked strong here. As they walked off, Fatu grabbed a mic and challenged Roman to a tribal combat match. Roman stopped Adam Pearce from firing Jacob and said he accepts, which means we're getting Reigns versus Fatu in a tribal combat match at Clash in Italy for the World Heavyweight title, where the loser has to acknowledge the winner as their tribal chief, which is awesome and also makes no sense. Because just last week, Roman was annoyed with Jacob for not acknowledging him after Reigns beat him at Backlash, because that stipulation had apparently been written into that contract. It was never talked about beforehand. Yes, that's the problem with people breaking the rules. We need a new rule where it's illegal for people to break them. And still, there is no mention here of Roman cheated intentionally or not to beat Jacob at Backlash. Where, if no one's going to mention that, you really shouldn't have done it in the first place. Nevertheless, Jacob really feels like he has a rocket strapped to him right now. This opening segment sent him even higher. Shame about the rest of the show, because then we go straight into obligatory shots of people walking, obligatory match of JD McDonough versus Finn Balor, who have had 3 matches in the last 5 weeks. This one was a street fight rubber match for their feud. They worked hard and stiff, eagerly, cutting JD's back up with kendo stick shots. Dom's interference backfired, and Balor got the win, setting up a bigger match between Mysterio and Finn. All stuff that makes sense. This Judgment Day feud has been going on forever and feels so repetitive.
Don't miss this exclusive offer. Switch today to ultra-fast, reliable, 100% fiber internet. Real gamers get it. Frontier Fiber, good to go.
Then shut the French door. Seth Rollins just said something of note might actually happen. Tonight, he's going to have his first TV match in 9 months. And as his opponent, he's calling out Braun Breaker. Sure, it'll probably end in DQ or interference to set up a bigger match between them. But seeing that this feud started last October, and they've only had 1 fight so far, might as well. Braun Breaker even stormed into the Vision's locker room wanting to do it. All of that big dog. You've heard our criticism of not having enough in-ring star power on TV, and you're doing a genuinely big match tonight. No, it was Paul Heyman overruled Braun, who put Austin Theory in his place. Not just the kind of match you're not looking forward to, that will be forgettable. Second match of the show, let alone the main event, but also one that yet again, hopefully undermines Breaker's coolness. With Jacob and the Bloodline, you have a proven character push where he's going up against all the authority around him, beating its ass and getting over huge. Braun should also be that guy. He should be building Breaker and Fatu as 2 unstoppable, uncontrollable forces that will collide later in the year. But instead, at every turn, WWE cuts Braun out by Heyman saying, no, not yet. Wait, don't do that cool thing. Do this lane interference instead. Hot take, kayfabe, Heyman is a terrible wise man to Braun Breaker. If Braun did what he wanted after taking out Rollins, which Heyman claimed he had no idea about, which is probably why it made Breaker look so good, Breaker would likely be a full main eventer by now. It'd have been in that first match for the vacant world title. He would have stayed in the mix to fight Punk on the first Raw of the year. Instead, because of Heyman's got a lot to learn advice, the Mad Dog Breaker has been house-trained, put on a leash, and had his balls curved. And more terrible booking of the new main roster cast, so Booker got a promo with Becky Lynch to set up a match at Saturday night's main event, which was excellent as always. But Soul, a month into her debut, already has a losing streak storyline. With a lighting fire underneath her, giving her some desperation to beat Lynch, she was booked to play with Lane Martins. At least we got Siobhan Evans, I guess. Oh no, wait, he wasn't booked on this show at all, which was taking place in his hometown. A decision even more insane when WWE read out the fact of the night that this is Siobhan's hometown. So those were fun Tornado Trios match. The action was really good. We were getting to watch the Creeds wrestle Pete Dunne and Tyler Flint after all. The storyline is so dark. Jan the Marathon and one for the answers. A wild LA Knight appeared backstage, telling off the Usos for teaming with Roman and Seth Rollins for just being a prick. Then he left. Michael Cole had a sit-down interview with Ethan Page in one of the show's best segments. Page feels like he's been in the Intercontinental scene forever, in a good way, that he's instantly established himself. And Cole was a very good babyface foil to his elements. Brie Bella and Page retain their women's tag team titles against the Judgment Day, posing that ancient philosophical questions. She really made the scene. It was so quiet, you could almost hear a Brie Bella before he ejected it, Bob is interfering, but Roxanne Perez's belt shot backfired and Brie got the roll up. But they beat up the faces afterwards, which brought down Bayley and Lyra Valkyria for the save. WWE know Liv won the women's title at WrestleMania, right? Because she's not doing it. Over Femi then came down for his latest over challenge, which was answered as he hung in silhouette by a shockingly not retired Brock Lesnar. No way! He's not retired? I didn't see that coming. Oh no, wait, I did, immediately. Yes, the Mania retirement angle was well done. He's a good actor. They moved Brock to the forever sections of the opening team. I'm not saying it wasn't a good angle. saying it was clearly an angle from the start, which makes the question. If that's the storyline you're going to tell, that's a bad storyline. Why spunk the retirement spot 4 months before you're likely going to do the retirement spot at SummerSlam? That overshadows over Bennett. Send me your Groveling and public emails to support professionaltalk.com. Now, let's Groveling. But also let me make them I never bought the original retirement, so the thing was just obvious. But I've seen a lot of people who did buy into the retirement. Quite annoyed that this was how they bought that back. Because that was kind of this was only 3 weeks into the number in it. At least another month to fully establish it. And Hayden then handed the contract to Rock versus Italy. Next, and the smart young Lesnar going to win the battle. And the main event.
Gregoro.
Stuff happened. Logan Paul cleared. Seth Rollins. Lovely Triple H. Things that concern them. Forward break took them both out. The division stood tall over Seth. Wow, what a plan, Paul Heyman. That was a great idea. Switchboard is all. Luke and I will have our Raw podcast review up later, so make sure you're subscribed to that. And in the meantime, catch up on our Invasion storyline series. Our review, the post 9/11 pay-per-view, Unforgiven. Put the video on screen now to watch that.
Nick Shirley made a video about the big photo. People have asked me a lot to watch this.
'80s song. Fresh Prime, what's up? How's it going? How you been? How you been? Thanks for the share, man. Appreciate you. Oh boy. Oh, thanks for the follow. Amber, welcome back. Jonathan John, what's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, I'm fucked.
Good to see you again.
Welcome in. How's it going?
Excuse me. Steve Hendrickson? Dr. Charlotte Cross with the Center for Disease Control. They told me. I have no